You're locked into the one and only Back to House Radio.
Your number one for house music.
Yeah, check it out, Todd Terry In-House Records, and we rockin' live on the Back to House Radio. House music, house forever, you know how we do it.
1 2 1 2. You're listening to Lloydydj on Back to House Radio. Big shout to James Gannon for the last two. Check him out between the hours of 2 and 4 each and every Saturday, followed by myself. Big love to the Back to House family and all our listeners out there, far and wide. Keep it locked to Back to House Radio, baby. You're listening to Lloydydj. Sounds of the native transmissions. Trek into our physical education. Yeah, easing you in, nice and easy, as I always start my shows.
After that first hit, the whole world sort of brightens up just a little bit.
place where death waits with his pale white horses. And death heard the summons, and he leaped on his fastest horse, pale as a sheet in the moonlight. Up the golden street death galloped, and the hoofs of his horse struck far from the gold, but they didn't make no sound. Up death rode to the great white throne and waited for God's command. And God said, go down, death. Go down. Go down to Savannah, Georgia. Down in Yamacraw and find Sister Caroline. She's born the burden and heat of the day. She's labored long in my vineyard and she's tired. She's weary. Go down, death, and bring her to me. Death didn't say a word, but he loosed the reins on his pale white horse and he clamped the spurs to his bloody side, and out and down he rode through heaven's pearly gates, past suns and moons and stars. On death rode, and the foam from his horse was like a comet in the sky. On death rode, leaving the lightning's flash behind. Straight on down he came. While we were watching round her bed, she turned her eyes and looked away. She saw what we couldn't see. She saw death. She saw death coming like a falling star. But death didn't frighten Sister Caroline. He looked to her like a welcome friend. And she whispered to us,
sounds of the Soul Freaker. The track entitled Give Me Peace. It's all about that Saturday feeling on Back to House Radio. You know where to keep it locked. 7 days a week. Back to House Radio. out to the Ross Couch. Track entitled My Fantasy. Big shout to the Deb Bruchet. Keep it locked. shout out to the Charlotte. Thanks for keeping it locked. To our event. So for those of you who are considering looking at buying tickets, I suggest you buy them straight away because they're just flying out the door. It's an event not to be missed. 2 days of great music, 2 arenas, 30 DJs, plus arenas. Grab your tickets on Skiddle. Big shout to the boss lady. This one's yours. Roberto Rodriguez. Track it all Dirt Crew. XL. Great show earlier, as always. Big shout to the Mika. Respect, sir. Charlotte for loving the flavours. Thank you, my sister. To the audio jacker. Track into house is my religion.
House is the religion, and the DJ is my deacon. But the music is my God. Let me know you hear me speaking. House is the religion, and the DJ is my deacon. But the music is my God. Let me know you hear me speaking.
We're going to a place right now.
little taster for things to come at the event. So grab those tickets on Skiddles, my friends. It's gonna be a big one.
You hear me speaking?
It's all about the House Across the Decades weekender. Yeah.
We're going to a place right now.
Crazy Love, the Harness Main Mix. Lewis, track entitled Stop Me Do It.
First, I think for jazz, we're always connected to technology. Talk about the fact that you could get recordings. Jazz grew with the advent of the recording instrument, the radio, the microphone. All of these were tools that we used. We went to different types of recordings, hi-fi, we went to stereo. All of that was great for jazz. Went to CDs, great. Now instead of having 45 minutes, now you can put an hour and 20 minutes. Digital, even better. You have access to stuff. You can put it in format any way you want. You can make it available to people. You can get the entire history of the recorded form. Technology is great. The advent of synthesizers, computerized music, all different sounds. Great for movies. Great. The rise of DJs and people who have taste and can apply their creativity to music by putting sounds together. Fantastic. I think there was a Twilight Zone. I don't know if it's a Twilight Zone or Star Trek. It's somewhere I saw it years ago. And I don't know what it was. I can't even remember. Me, Stanley Crouch, and I were talking about it. Where somebody went in a room and a kid was listening to something. He said, hey, what is that horrible noise that they're listening to? He said, oh, that's their music that they make. And then the adult said, yeah, everybody does that now. Music that they make. Music that they make.
Main mix. Yeah, big shout to the Mika for loving the flavors. Thank you, my brother. Be Yourself. Sounds of Michael Schiavone.
Every smiling face is not a happy one. We're so good at disguises, yet deceiving no one. So much better just to be yourself. The road you travel belongs to you. What matters is how you see yourself. That's how the world will see you too. Yourself, the road you travel belongs to you. What matters is how you see yourself. That's how the world will see you too.
Breathe Again, Dave Anthony Club Mix. Big shout to Natalie Abrahams, this one's yours.
So I wouldn't sink, kept holding on.
Shout out to all our listeners out there across the globe. Keep it locked to Back to House Radio. Radio 24/7.
to come out, support what's left of it.
Sounds of rock and roll the mill.
Remember the days.
Track is I remember.
Remember when we used to do getting ready, listening to the radio from your favorite house DJs. You thought you might want to stay home, but all of a sudden that record came on and you was like, damn, there's my record. Then they play the next record, then another record. Then all of a sudden you start looking at your watch, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. You told your girlfriend that you was gonna stay home, and suddenly you change your mind. Remember them days? She got real mad at you. Remember those? You went outside. All of a sudden, you wanna go out to Seattle, New York City. You might have heard somebody like Ruben Toro on the radio. You might have heard somebody like DJ Deep or Frank Rogers. Back in New York on a Saturday night, Ruben Toro once again, Timmy Regisford, shout, once again. All of a sudden you got this vibe. Now you wanna go home, get your clothes right, get your t-shirt, your sneakers, your powder. You're going to the shelf. You're raising your hand as soon as you get to the door, begging to get in. Come on. Freddie, come on. Everybody's pushing and shoving. You're jumping ahead of the next person to the next. But you can hear that music upstairs. All of a sudden you don't care anymore. People screaming and shouting, your favorite record is on again. There's my record again and again.
Give me joy till midnight. Black and white with a jolt of symbolic red. Because at long last, it all makes sense. Great music, peace and unity, downtown alleys. Remember the beauty and struggles. Feeling joy till midnight. I'm feeling joy till midnight. Give me joy till midnight. Because it all makes sense.
Gotta keep up with the fly shit.
To all the dopest kids.
Dopest kids. Tightest whip. Baddest chick. You know what? You guys are lucky. You don't have friends. It's hard out there for a pimp, you know? Gotta keep up with the fly shit. Dopest kids. Tightest whip. Baddest chick.
On you, the dopest remix.
On you, because you're mine. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop the things you do.
Caribbean. Track entitled Keep It Coming. Booker T on the mix. Let It Be Known. Chris Bass remix. Downtown, Louis Vega extended remix.
Get yourself out on the floor and let the spirits through. Got to surrender to the sound. DJ, play those records, make my heart sing out. You got me flying, flying all around. Ain't nobody in this mother ever coming down, down, down. The ground is where I wanna go. Leave your cares and troubles
Bobby and Steve remix. Love. Music is love.
It's the power of love. It's the power of love. It's the power of love. When we're moving on the floor, ooh, your body seems so mature. Got me feeling I want more.
Yeah, we're coming up to the last 20 minutes of the show, I'm afraid. Stepping up next is our man from the US, DJ Intense. It's all about Welcome to My House. Between the hours of 6 and 8. Followed by that man Ricky Williams. For the love of beats. Between the hours of 8 and 10 PM. Followed by David Jones. Space Lab. Between the hours of 10 and 12 AM. For all the other DJ schedules, podcasts, info, please download our app from your app store. Alternatively, check out www.backtohouseradio.com.
Many ways.
Diary, Where the Heart Is, Southminster, Essex, the 20th of September 2025. You'll be entertained by myself, Lloydydj, alongside the James Gannon, my partner, DJ Mika, DJ Birdie, and also DJ XL. So grab your tickets on Skiddle.
You got
to the last track of the show, I'm afraid. I hope you enjoyed the flavours today. Stepping up next is that man, DJ Intense. So keep it locked. Sung by Tina Marie. The original name was Deja Vu.
Superstar or MVP at the end of the day, to them we still
Last track of the show, I'm afraid. Until next week, take care, stay blessed. Big shout out to the boss man, boss lady. Big love as always. Stepping up next is our man DJ Intense. So keep it locked, keep it house, keep it back to house.
Je préfère la canette à la grenade. Je dégoupille, dans ma tête c'est la guerre. Je préfère la canette à la grenade. Je vis sur ma planète, c'est une blague. La canette, la canette, amour écrasé. Peuple gentil. Deus solino, Deus solino damba, Deus solino. Tu es mon exutoire pour la fête dans ma tête et dans les taux. Et mon gros bide n'aime pas quand ça speed. Grâce à toi plus de complexe. J'oublie les mots. Je n'ai pas de bolide mais je marche sur mes pieds valides. Pour balader, voir ce que la vie m'a pris. Pour dandiner, pour voir le monde léger. Savoir. Je préfère la canette à la grenade. Je dégoupille, dans ma tête c'est la guerre. Je préfère la canette à la grenade. Je vis sur ma planète, c'est une blague. La canette.
Back to House Radio, broadcasting 24/7 and bringing the best in house music from across the decades. Each and every week, our Back to House DJs broadcast live, bringing the sounds of club classics, deep, tech, disco, soulful, Latin, uplifting, Afro and upfront. House music from the past, present and future. From the dance floor to your speakers. Listen in at home, in the car or on the move. Ask your smart speaker to play Back to House Radio to make us your daily soundtrack. Download the Back to House Radio app for free. Available on Android Play Store, Apple Store and your desktop. Check us out online at backtohouseradio.com. Subscribe to join in on the chat. Get involved and follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Mixcloud by searching Back to House Radio. This is Back to House Radio and we bring you house music from across the decades.